Hello, my beautiful, beautiful people. Hello, my beautiful people all over the world. God bless you all. Thank you for joining. It's Dr. V once again. And I was live actually first thing this morning. I went live, actually audio live, just to encourage and inspire others. But this time around, second time around, I want to talk about the oppression and suppression going on in the country. I'm Dr. Vowero Otomewo Oriake, popularly known as Dr. V, the international best-selling author, international speaker, and confidence coach. As we grow older, we tend to be more down to earth in life. I'll speak for myself. I, for one, I am more confident to speak out and to say it as it is. I read only a couple of minutes ago about the bill which was granted to Omoyele Sowore, the human rights activist, and the 4 other young men who were with him when he was caught protesting peacefully. I have always said like everybody knows that peaceful protest is the right of every human being. Peaceful protest is the right of every human being. Now, Omoyele is a human rights activist, is a media mogul, the owner of Sahara Reporters. You all know Sahara Reporters. Sometimes I don't bother listening to the news because I can get everything, almost everything from Sahara Reporters. And when I heard that he was detained again, and I was wondering, was he violent? Did he kill anyone? Was he fighting? Was he destroying properties? And they said no, he was just doing his thing with the other youths as usual. You see, I want to remind the Nigerian government that the youths are being wise daily. They are growing. And as they see and understand the meaning of bad governance, there will be no peace in Nigeria. Because the youths will continue to Sorosoke. They will continue to speak up with what they don't like. The only thing that can change presently the situation positively is to change and end bad governance, end the oppression, end the suppression. You don't jail people or put them in prison and they want to be granted bail and you say pay 20 million. For what? How? Where? You are paying money to bandits, but you are putting your own, the groomed Nigerians, you're putting them in prison, in the detention centers, the correctional centers. And then the ones who are supposed to be bailed or granted bail, you are asking them for 20 million. Omoyele Sowore to pay 20 million with 2 guarantors. And one must be a level 12 civil service individual. The other 4 boys, I bet they haven't seen 1 million in their lives. You are expecting them to pay 1 million each. Excuse me, Nigerian government. So my advice for you people, that if you don't change your way of governance, President BUHARI, the ruling APC party, the cabals, the people all over, helping to make this government worse, if you don't retrace your steps and start doing the right thing, you will be disgraced like President Trump and all those other people. You saw what happened in America. Trump is a powerful man. Already they are stripping him of his titles. Why? Because he's not behaving properly like a leader. So I want to call on President BUHARI. If you are really a leader, a father, a grandfather, a husband, and mentors to so many, and a leader, a ex-military personnel, Rankadede, you have to do something about the way you're running that government. Except, like what people are saying, except you're not the one there. If it is the BUHARI that we all know, we expect changes. This is too much. Nothing seems to be working. And then, of course, because Nigerians are so used to oppression and suppression, people are scared to talk. And people are not even saying anything anymore. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for joining. Please share. Please share. Please share. Share. Thank you for joining, guys. Please share. Let's know where you're joining from, and please share. Do us a favor and share. This is a conversation that is so sensitive, and it affects all of us, including our unborn children. I don't live in Nigeria. and I'm enjoying one of the best places in the world. But I'm so ashamed sometimes to call myself a Nigerian. The oppression is too much. It's too much. I'll give you a quick example before I wind up. A woman who has been raped may never enjoy sex. A woman who was raped and managed to go to the hospital or to the law enforcement agencies, the police or whoever, and tell them their story, and she's being mocked or she's being suppressed, may never go to report that something has happened again. A woman who was raped and the oppressor keeps her there, oppressing her, raping her, successfully, and if possible, go to give birth to children, she may never enjoy sex. She may not understand the meaning of love, and she will now grow up to believe that rape is not a crime. But rape is one of the biggest crimes in the world. Sex is something for everybody to enjoy. So if you are forcing somebody without consent, it's a sin. And it's an animalistic behavior. Now, I'm telling you this analysis because of the way Nigerian government is handling its citizens and the country as a whole. If the Nigerian government is so used to oppression and suppression, the citizens have grown up to see that all they understand is brutal killing, tribalism, corruption, everything. Our children are growing up to know that these things are normal, whereas they are not normal. I remember a year 3 student whose mother asked him, "What will you be when you grow up?" He said, "I want to be a House of Representative member." And the mother said, "Why?" He said, "Because they steal money." Can you imagine? So President Buhari, enough of the oppression and the suppression. Sowore and the other boys, they deserve fresh air. You do not have to make your millions from them. They do not have. That's why they are protesting. They are doing revolution now because they need revolution in that country. Because people are being oppressed and suppressed. People are hungry. People have no homes. They don't have shelter. They don't have good health care. Women are being raped. There's nothing that is working in that country. And the only one of the few people who came out to speak, you're always oppressing that young man, Sowore. The other day, Lekki massacre, they killed a lot of people. Obigbo, they killed a lot of people. Oshogbo, Benin, Edo State, a lot of places, Port Harcourt, they've been killing people. How long will this continue? And one person come out to say, no, I don't want this. This must stop. And you keep arresting the person. I want to assure you that Sowore has the confidence from God, which I call Godfidence. So when you have confidence in God and in yourself, nobody can stop you. No amount of bullets, no amount of arrest. I bet you if you release Sowore today, he will still do his revolution now. He will still protest again. Why? Because he knows that protest is his right. He knows that the Nigerians are being robbed of their rights. Warri refinery is closed, not working. Port Harcourt, Kaduna, no, not working. But you are building big projects all over in the north. What is the meaning of that? Oppression, tribalism. So enough of this dictatorship, enough of the oppression, and enough of the suppression. Human rights is the right of every human being. Peaceful protests. Anybody who is alive, if there's something you don't like, speak up. It's your right. Don't allow anyone to slow you down. Do not allow this government to turn us into zombies. Nigerians are not zombies. And I thank God for being in other parts of the world. And I'm calling on everybody to, in one way or the other, either to write or to do Facebook Lives or Insta Live, speak up. Enough is enough. You don't ask Sowore to pay 20 million. For what? How? Where? Is the 20 million going to solve all the problems? I read again recently, Dangote lost $800 million. Is that in a day or in a week or what? And I'm laughing. People who have been one way or the other indirectly taken from the government, fronting from the government, both past and present, it is stealing. They may not have caught you. It is stealing. And the Bible says that the wealth of the ungodly will be transferred to his children. So a lot of people, a lot of businessmen who have been investing wrongfully or getting their money through corruption, they will lose their money. Quote me.